Here we are, guys, back again with the Caseology case lineup for the S23 Ultra. So let's check them out. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Michael's Tech Talk. So here I have the Caseology case lineup for the S23 Ultra. We have the new Skyfall case, which I haven't featured on the channel before. We have the Parallax, we have the Nano Pop, and we have the Athlex. So let's get it kicked off. First up is the Skyfall. This is Caseology's clear case, and it's pretty straightforward. It's got silicone bumpers, it's a clear TPU, and it's flexible on where the ports are and where the buttons are. So let's weigh the Skyfall. 36 grams. On the back then we have this slightly different designed camera bump where you've got these sort of fake looking screws and this kind of texturized black camera bump. I kind of dig it. It's different, it's nice. So we just pop the phone in and there we go. Now, I will be honest, I'm not a big fan of clear cases per se, but with the likes of the S23 Ultra in this color, I'm more warming to clear cases because I just want to show off that color, to be honest. It's a really, really nice color. Color of the phone with the black body, the black sides, with the black banners and the black camera bump. I think it looks really, really well. Buttons, great clicky buttons, fantastic. We do have that great screen lip at the top and the bottom of the display. The side lips do come up level with the display, so it's an issue with the curved displays. You can't get it up over. It does the job, so if you set this down flat, you're not going to touch that display. The camera bump then, the cameras are well recessed, and then this camera bump then does provide a little extra lip up over. It seems to be the way with Caseology's design, and I dig that. And then also the spaces in between the lenses are all covered as well, so you're not going to get any sort of bits down on the side, the camera lenses and things like that, which I think is pretty cool. On the sides then as well, we have these texturized grips, which do provide a good extra bit of grip because this material at the top here is quite smooth. So because you've got that texturized grip, you are going to be able to grip it really well. I love the feel of this case, and again, it's another great clear case which has me kind of converted. So that's the Skyfall from Caseology. So next up is the Parallax. Parallax is an all-time classic on this channel. I've featured it for many different phones, and this one is no exception. So we've got that unique design which is well known with the Parallax case. So if you've had this for your previous Samsungs, you'll know what this is about. You'll know how good it is. So yeah, what we do have here, on the inside we have this sort of circular textured type feel. Now, personally, when I see this, I think MagSafe because, you know, you get those designs. So I do have a bit of magnet paper here, just to double check. And I can confirm, as you can see, there's no magnets in that case whatsoever. So it's not a MagSafe case. Let's weigh the Parallax. 49 grams. So we just pop the phone in. And first off, great clicky buttons. Never had bad buttons on a Caseology case before. We do have that, it's not texturized like the Skyfall case, but it is still a grippy case, and we have that grippy texture on the back as well. Screen lip, bottom and top of the displays is raised, and if I will be honest, the sides come up just a little bit up over the display. It's not much, but it is just slightly up over the display there. So again, you set it down flat, it's not going to touch the surface, so you're all good there. Camera bump as well. Cameras are well recessed, and with this camera bump, you do have that extra little lip, so you are going to have plenty of protection there. On the bottom then, we have our charging port and our speakers and our space for our S Pen, and the S Pen can be removed with no issues. There's nothing blocking it there, so it's a great fit. The case itself, and in the corners, it's not going to come loose. It feels great, so yeah. You know what you're getting. If you have used the Parallax case before, you know what you're getting. It's a great case. Next, another classic, the Nano Pop. Sticking with tradition, I will always go for the blue and yellow until they come out with some really mad colors. Blue and yellow is my bag. Let's weigh the Nano Pop. 49 grams. So again, this case, the Nano Pop is a little bit more rigid. The past couple of iterations, the Nano Pop, you literally, you could have folded it over in half. It was that flexible. But this one is just a little bit stiffer. Again, this does have this circular pattern on the inside, which would scream MagSafe to me. So quickly, mag paper. Yeah, there's no magnets. There's no magnets. So it's not a MagSafe case. I'd just like to check that because I do know the likes of the iPhone version of this does come MagSafe. So again, yeah, maybe I was assuming that they were going to just start switching to MagSafe, but in this case, no. So I'll just pop that in. Yeah, first off, great clicky buttons, as always, fantastic. Then we have our screen lip, raised at the top and the bottom. Like the previous case, the sides are just a little fraction up over the display, which I like to see. More protection, the better. Screen is not going to touch, which is great. And the camera bump as well. Cameras are well recessed in that bump, and then you have another little lip here up over this camera bump, which gives you that extra bit of protection. So if that goes down flat, it's not touching. You're all good. And then on the bottom, we have our charging port and our speaker hole and their S Pen gap, which again does not restrict the S Pen from coming out, which is great. I love the feel of this case. It's a smooth silicone, but down the sides it does have these texturized grips, so it is really grippy when you're holding it at the side. So if you think that it's maybe going to be slippery, rest assured on the side we are texturized here, and it's quite rough actually, if you can hear that. So that shows you just how texturized it is. So yeah, I do love the Nano Pop. Always a classic. And last up, we have this. This is the Athlex. The Athlex made its first appearance on this channel when I reviewed this for the Pixel 6 Pro. And I had to pick it up for the S23 Ultra. No question about that. The only thing I'm disappointed with is the color. I was only able to get this in the gray, but when I bought it for the Pixel 7 Pro last year, I was able to get the orange version. And I think the orange version would look awesome with this phone. So I'm a little disappointed I was only able to get the grey, but I digress. And let's weigh the Athlex. 58 grams. So like the previous cases, we have this circular pattern on the inside, and I can confirm, no magnets. So none of these cases are MagSafe cases. If you are looking for MagSafe cases for your S23 Ultra, unfortunately these cases aren't going to be the job for you. So I'll just pop this in, and buttons, great. All the buttons have been first class on all these cases. This is a nice texturized case. I like to think this is kind of like a rugged case. It feels rough and ready to take on whatever you throw at it. The screen lip raised at the top and the bottom, and like the previous cases, the side lip does come up just slightly, ever so slightly up over the display. Great, I love to see it. Set it down flat, your screen's not going to get scuffed up. Camera bump as well is really good. Those cameras are recessed, and you have an extra little lip here over the camera bump. Fantastic, I love that. I love to see that Caseology has went uniform with the likes of the camera bump and the lips up over the displays. Guys, you have smashed it, you've knocked it out of the park, and I'm really happy to see this. There's not really any difference in terms of protection with any of these cases, and I love to see that. Fantastic. On the bottom then, we have our charging port and our speaker hole, and our S Pen can come out with no issues. There's nothing blocking it there, which is great. So fantastic. It's good to see that everything is consistent with all these cases. Texturized grips on the side as well, so you've got that extra bit of grip with this grippy texture. So it's going to be, when you're holding it in your hand, you're going to have a real good hold of it. It's fantastic. I love it. So that is going to be another regular case featured on this channel, the Athlex. So there we have it. That is the Caseology lineup for the S23 Ultra. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Which is your favorite case for the S23 Ultra? Have you got any of these, or are you looking to pick any of them up? Let me know in the comments down below. Personally, I think all these cases are great, and I am glad to see so much consistency from Caseology with these cases. You're smashing it, guys. Well done. If you are interested in picking up any of these videos, I will leave you an affiliate link in the description down below. Affiliate links help support the channel, but they don't cost you guys any more money. So if you do pick one up using one of my links, thanks for your support. Appreciate it. That about wraps up for this video. Hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button for me. And don't forget to click that subscribe button and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos just like this one. If you're looking for more S23 content, I will have more case reviews coming for the S23 Ultra, as well as camera comparisons and a full review later down the line. So if you are looking for that, make sure you keep it locked to the channel for that stuff coming. And until the next one, I'll catch you later.